Hello there everybody, this is Tadashi Mori, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to make your own origami models using two techniques, one called box pleating and the other is circle packing. And I'm going to explain that, showing how I did make this origami. It's an origami scorpion. I used these two techniques, box pleating and circle packing. These two techniques it's good to make origami insects. So first of all, I'm going to show you when you make a leg or an antenna or the tail of any insect, you're going to make something like this. If I want this point to be the leg, I just fold like this. So right, so I make a leg like this, and then I just fold again in the end, just to make it a little thinner. So the crease pattern will be something like this. As you can see, this point is the leg, and this is where the leg ends. So you're going to use this much paper to make one leg. Okay, now I'm going to show you using this paper. I divided it in 24 parts, and then I'm going to show you how I did think to make the origami scorpion. I used a model like this. I will start making circle packings here. So first of all, I need to think where I want to be each part of the scorpion. So I just thought this part is going to be the head, this part is going to be the tail. So here is the back legs, and here it will be the front legs, and right beside the head is going to be the claws. So here is going to be the claws. So the back legs are longer than the front legs, so it's something like this. I'm going to make circles here, and the back legs will have 4 squares, so something like this. Right, and now this circle is going to be this leg here. Now the second leg. The second leg must be close to this one, so I'm going to make a circle starting here. And well, the second leg I made with the same size of the first leg, so it's going to have 4 squares. So it's something like this. 4 square, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And well, now the third leg. The third leg is also close to the second leg, so I'm going to make here. But now I want this leg to be a little smaller than the second leg. So this leg will have 3 squares of radius. three squares. Here. Right. Okay, now I'm going to make the fourth leg, but I can't use this space here anymore because here is going to be the claws. So I must use the paper. I must make this circle somewhere here in the middle of the paper. So I want this leg to have three squares of radius. So 1, 2, 3. Here, here, here. Right. So this circle is going to be the front leg. Well, this one is the first leg, the second leg, third leg, and the fourth leg. Now the claws. The claws, I have to, I don't know how this thing is called in English, but well, you have these two things here, and I want this to be of 2 squares of radius. So here is going to be the first, and here is going to be the second one. Right? First and second one. Now just let's think about this. How much paper am I going to need to make this front claws? Starting here, I want to make this front claw with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares of radius. So it's going to start here. But the second thing here that I don't know the name, we also need 6 squares. So here. So we are not going to make just circle starting here because it has two points here. Anyway. So this part is going to be straight. Now from the second part here, we are going to make a circle. So it has 6 square of radius, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this. And now the tail, I just chose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares of radius. And now I'm going to make, as the origami is symmetric, I'm going to make the same thing here in this side. So it's going to be something like this. The remaining part are going to be the body of the scorpion. Now let's start making the CP like this one. It's all box pleated. So from each circle here, you're going to make lines like this. Sure. Like so. like this. So just make lines starting in the center of each circle and going to these three directions. Here is going to be just one direction, like this, and here is going to be 8 directions, like this. Right. So keep making this kind of lines here from each circle center. Okay. Okay. In the end, it's going to be something like this, right? Well, these creases here are just to make the legs a little thinner. So let's make those lines here in this paper. It's going to be something like this. Let's start here. Well, from this point, and this point, we are going to make lines like this. Now, here in the second one, no, oops, I did. Little mistake here. It's like this. You don't have this line here. Right? And just keep making these lines here. Okay, in the end, the paper is going to look like this. Okay, now we have all the base for the origami, and now I just need to think how I'm going to use the rest of the paper, the remaining part. And then I just thought, well, I'm going to make a circle here in the middle to make the head of the scorpion. It's going to have some paper, remaining paper here in the middle. If I make this part like I did in the legs, it's going to be easier to hide the paper. So in my origami, it's hidden here, the remaining paper of the head. I don't know if you can see here, right here. Well, in the end, you won't be able to see that part. So I made another circle here. So I need to make all those lines, right, like this. It has 3 squares of radius. So it's going to be something like this. Well, now this part here, I just extended the lines like this because I didn't want to make any more details here. I'm just going to fold the paper to make it well, you won't be able to see the paper here in the end. Well, here I won't make any details, any more details. So it's going to be like this. Just extend the lines. Right. Okay, now we are going to see this remaining part here. How I did thinking this part here. Well, actually, this part I didn't make directly on the CP. I made all these folds here, and then started making the details here in the body. And to make the details and like these details here. After I made the details, I unfolded all the origami, and I had to make something like this. Just I can't explain how I did make this. I don't know how to explain, but the result was something like this. Okay, the result was something like this, and then to make the origami easier to fold, well, I just noticed it after I started folding. I had some more details here, like this. Okay, the end part was a little bit hard to understand because you need to fold it to see what are the remaining folds, if there is any missing folds. So it's a little bit hard to explain this part. But anyway, this is the crease pattern of the scorpion. Well, that's it, everybody. I'm going to keep teaching how to create origami and all of those kind of stuff, and new origamis also. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and that's it. Bye bye.